Hey, family, this your girl, Lippis Dallas. Just can't sleep tonight. Got a whole lot on my mind, thinking, pondering, hoping, wishing, praying. It's crazy when you know with your mind, you know with your heart, you already know what's up. But, seems like people just, oh, I just don't know what to say. Yeah, I listened to a couple of readings, so yeah, cause y'all know I'm Capricorn. These two readings, they reading my mind, but sometimes I feel like giving it.
Alrighty, guys. So let's get this started. General, timeless, and energies can be reversed. So feel free to swap the roles if you need to. So we're going to start off with a couple focus cards. It's a little bit of a shorter read. We have co-create. Now this could be with another person or with universe. Obviously, there is that egg, which is a new beginning. The wise owl is wisdom, and of course, foresight and knowledge. And of course, we have the cheetah, which is really about crossing that finish line. So I do feel it's interesting that we have time for a nap, especially if there's anything overwhelming. And so I do feel the numbers 40 and 24 might be relevant to some people. But, when you think of the time for a nap, obviously, I think, it can't always be all work, no play. And especially if you're carrying the weight of, whatever burden you have on your shoulders right now, don't be afraid to ask for help, accept help, delegate if you need to. So let's see what we have coming in here. The Three of Cups in the reverse, unsupportive people. Obviously, this could be even family and friends, coworkers, what have you. I do feel that the Three of Cups in the reverse does have some negative energy to it because it is so unsupporting. And of course, it does come sometimes even with like gossiping, overindulgences sometimes too. So just we'll see what influences it. The Ten of Cups in the reverse, it might be having an impact on your family, or this is even family, dynamics as well. The happily ever after of the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Obviously, if there's something not making you happy, what will? Even if it's a job that you provide, for this happiness of your life. If you got to work too much, it doesn't allow you time to spend with your family, for example. And so taking a vacation, the time for a nap. I definitely think with the Seven of Pentacles, you're looking at where you need to cut losses. I think like some things that are being manifested and what you've already invested in certain issues, this could be your time, energy, money. It's really kind of going to be very subjective, but I feel with it being in the reverse, you're kind of almost like having a hard time manifesting something right now. And if that's not the case, I do feel that you're looking at cut and losses somewhere, within some things that you maybe have valued at, various other times of life. I do think that this is the awakening. It's a judgment card in the reverse. There might be some indecision. It might be a tough choice to make. You might be changing your mind about a former decision too. But if there's any, confusion, obviously, to wrap up some loose ends, a judgment could be pending if it's something legal. And I definitely feel that. But definitely when we have the Hermit and the reverse, it's kind of time to rejoin the world. And so if you've been, for example, hermiting at work, because you have to spend so much time there. Or if you've been, at home working on projects or whatever, even if there's that need to take some, time off, this is kind of to say that it's coming up with a solution to a problem and then applying it. And I just feel in many ways the Hermit does come with some sense of loneliness. It reminds me of somebody where it's lonely at the top because it's counsel and wise, sage type of an energy that comes with this, where you might be that person everybody goes to. Yep. And sometimes you got to set up a boundary for people and say no. They have to earn that from you, kind of to say. And then, of course, I have the Queen of Wands coming in. I like this upright because it's very independent and assertive and very confident, self-sufficient. And so, it's kind of like if you want a job done right, you're probably going to do it yourself. But sometimes, it's like maybe even letting, other people help from time to time. But, I do feel that it's very much of action, and getting stuff done, bringing people and situations together is what queens do. So, perhaps, there's kind of, getting a little, kind of, again, co-creation going on. But I feel with the Nine of Cups in the reverse, there's some disappointment. and that could be, for example, anything, as far as like your happiness or the time that you have available. It's just to say that, there could be some other things, that even external that are, again, not making you overly happy right now, independently, or even as like some commitments that you have going on, whether it's within a relationship or something to do with a more professional level. But the Two of Pentacles in the reverse feels to me that there's, because it's in the challenge already, something that feels like it's very unlikely to change. Maybe it's just based off a past history of some scenario, but it could also represent where somebody or some situation is unlikely, to make that change, or somebody's not putting in the effort. And so there's an imbalance that's being created, and it could be about money and what's being contributed to a situation, or time, or that energy also, because it's a pentacle, towards the practical things of life, so home, family, career stuff. And so whatever the imbalance is, obviously it's through one's own effort, but if there's two, there has to be some mutual effort going into that also. It can't always be just one. But the world is in the reverse, so I do feel there's something, that hasn't yet come to conclusion. It's part of that judgment, maybe. So we do have kind of that vibe where, there's I almost feel like these new beginnings that can take shape, but there's still the final, conclusion that has to come where things culminate for you. And so there's a lot of lessons that go into the world. It is a Saturn energy, so it can represent you specifically too. And a Capricorn energy specifically would be about career, social status, reputation. And so it does come with some restrictions, but it also comes with reward at the end of the day. So again, it kind of feels like there's this kind of slow process where, things aren't coming to where you want it to be quite yet. And so you might very well be considering, if something doesn't look likely to change, where do you need to make that cut? All right. And then we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. So, either this is not being able to make something official yet. You might not have the support from, the people that you need to be supporting. There could be a lot of naysayers. Yeah. I think that this is, kind of, even in some cases, like those ill wishes that somebody might have some negative energy that's impacting a scenario too. But if there's anything about going back to a scenario, that could be a return from, maybe you've taken a little vacation, and then of course coming back. And then, it's like you get back to work and there's a pile of stuff sitting on your desk and nobody's done anything to help. And so now it's the overwhelm, and it's like asking yourself, was the vacation even worth it? But yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like even in a home life situation, it's kind of, this Four of Pentacles is a conservative energy. It's the need to budget. And again, when you look at Pentacles, it's anything that you value. But when I think of boundaries, because it has some extremes, where it can be a little bit of a holding on to, but it's knowing where to invest your time, energy, love, and money. And I kind of feel that this is very much your self-worth and value, and knowing that you're not going to invest your time poorly, or, in things that aren't going to create some type of an investment for you as well. So, yeah, I mean, I kind of think at the end of the day, this feels a little bit more work related, but you can, obviously know what your situation or circumstances are. And I think that would be helpful too. But I do want to kind of get a few cards on here and see if there's anything that we can reveal, that might be a little helpful, within this. All right. So this says adversity. Obviously, there could be opposition, and you versus them, whatever the dynamic is here. But it's accepting that challenges are the best way to learn. Sometimes it's the challenge that you give another person, maybe perhaps even kids, or, that spouse, kind of like, there's just so many things that go into this dynamic where I think there has to be some mutual effort to alleviate some of the burden of whatever, again, the co-creation is very suggestive of somebody who has the weight of the world on their shoulders. And so it does say the Judgment coming in here. Understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So, limitations, I guess that could be too. So it's kind of without judgment, or not passing judgment, but in certain cases, there might be, again, that decision that you have to make based on your own knowledge of the situation and go from there. Because I do think that there could be some criticism, and this is where the blame comes in. This is part of the challenge, and it's accepting responsibility for your well-being. So if there's something not making you happy, what would make you happy? Because if you're looking at relationships and somebody's not putting in the effort to, make things work, you either grow together or you grow apart. And if you're, in anything, even a job, and you're feeling unappreciated and unacknowledged, and, the work you do, you're not being compensated fairly, and you don't have enough time, for your relationship stuff. And, sometimes that's where it's, maybe the need to consider something else, especially if you happen to bring work home or something too. But it's kind of, again, you have the choice, and there's nothing that, maybe perhaps there's some duty bound energy that keeps you feeling stuck in a situation. But in reality, there's consequences, good and bad, for those choices that we have to make sometimes. But consider what the consequences are to stay versus to go, like your mental health and, your stress or your well-being, or a relationship. Because, at the end of the day, if a job's coming between you and a spouse or your family, maybe it's better to consider a different type of job or a different place of work. But obviously, if there's issues in the relationship, there has to be, again, some mutual compassion and understanding there too. But it's kind of, again, you got to, consider, only what your situation is. There are some regrets, obviously. I think that comes with any, choice that has to be made, especially big ones. But just know that you can't change the past. I mean, and it's kind of to release the feeling of regret for the choices that either have been made or have yet to be made. I think in many cases, the past is what makes us who we are today, but it doesn't define us. And, there's nothing ever stays the same, so where you were at 20s and 30s, you might be in a different situation, later in life. And so, now it's time to consider, where the time for nap could even be, working less, or, retirement, or, whatever it might be to you. But, obviously it just depends on your age bracket too. But there is some sense of denial. So, and this could be like that self-denial too. Like, I think that happens a lot, in many cases, because, I think we all want to believe the best in a situation, that it's going to change for the better. And, we give it hope, and we have that faith. And there's that history that is just that cyclical, pattern. And it's always kind of, it never changes in that circumstance. And if it feels unlikely, or, again, just nothing's changing, it might be time, to make that choice, to figure out what does make you happy. But I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Nobody wants to have to start something new. Nobody wants to have a big change in their life, especially upsetting ones when there's big decisions one way or the other. But I do feel that the balance of this could be a justice energy. So we have justice and judgment. Could be even something contractual, like, so new contracts or old contracts, marriage or divorce. Obviously there's a lot of things that go into contracts, buying or selling a home or property. But I bring a state of perfect balance and harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So that word judgment came up 3 times, behind the awakening is a judgment card also. So what I want to do is just kind of give you one card, and then whatever's on the bottom, and just to see if we can wrap it up for you guys. Surrender. It says, at times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives, and letting go, and so it will all work out. So this is kind of to say it depends on the circumstances, because if it's a job, sometimes you want to have something lined up before you jump into a next thing, unless you have a little cushion. But in other cases, if, like, for example, relationship, yeah, it probably is a good idea to, kind of, again, sever ties, take that time for self for a while, and, then go into, but, there's no right or wrong, because it's just what is right for you. Because sometimes, relationships, still are bound by contract. And then, of course, you have a win-win with your balance coming out. And so, yeah, I mean, it's just going to be very subjective, because in your heart and your mind, there could have been already that, separation. Some people, kind of already file for divorce, for example, you move out even, and then, of course, move on with their lives, because, there's some closure in that sense, but there's still no finality to it, because there's maybe a pending judgment. But it just depends. Is this work or relationship stuff? But look deep within your heart. This is for whomever, obviously that, you care deeply for. And that could be that spouse, or, even, this is more the relationship situation. But look deep within your heart, and you will feel my love. And my love for you is as deep as the ocean. So old or new, obviously, because you have letting go of something, and it will all work out. Letting go of the judgments or the criticism or the blame, if there's been going back and forth, and whose side of the fence it falls on, because it could go both ways. But it does feel to me that, there is deep love here. And so it would probably be worth, focusing on what relationship situation, whether it's personal or professional, that is, again, worth your time. Because if you're having to cut losses in other areas, it might just be an old way of doing something versus a new way. So co-create, take time for yourself, take time for that nap or vacation or what, have you. It can't always be all work, no play, guys. I love you to death. We'll see you soon, and I hope this helps. Bye, guys.
Receive. Hello there, Capricorn, and welcome to your Oracle messages. I hope you guys are doing good out there. So, Capricorn, let's find out what Oracle messages come out for you and what you need to know about your current situation, okay? Pre-night. Okay, release and declutter. Ooh, we got something going on here when it comes to healing of the heart or expansion of the heart. But either way, even if you're healing your heart, you're actually expanding your heart. But there is a sense of real release here. Some of you guys, you may be kind of feeling like you want to declutter in and around your home or your space or wherever you spend a lot of time, okay? And it's a good thing because I feel this is about you guys removing things that could take up your space, your time, and your energy, and opening yourself up to things that can energize you and give to you, okay? So we're making room for something, and we're also creating some type of expansion here to be able to receive all the good things that we need in our life right now to help give you guys energy, strength, and encouragement, okay? And we do have this thing that's going on here with the heart. So let's see what else comes out for you, Capricorn, okay? What else for Capricorn? Very interesting. This is really interesting because we have this word release and then we have obsession. So Capricorn, we may need to just start releasing things that we find ourselves attached to. So challenge yourself on things, ask yourself, why is there this strong attachment? Is it good? Is it healthy? Is it giving you energy or taking away your energy? Okay, because if it's taking away, then release it, get rid of it, simplify your life. I feel that there may have been a situation going on for some of you Capricorns when it comes to, I'm getting the Queen of Swords energy and I'm also getting the Death card energy. So I'm getting the sense of some of you guys having to really face and transform your life due to the fact that something was, very conflicting and challenging, especially when it came to the matters of the heart here. So some of you guys, you're really powerfully facing strong emotions, a strong sense of, having to really be strong of letting go and maybe even letting go of things that we're obsessed about or attached to. Okay. Let's see. What's this one? Oh my gosh, bride in a cage. Yeah, again, something that we're obsessed about. Some type of commitment that didn't come to fruition, or there may be a commitment right now or something that we're feeling tied to, right? We've got this thing about bride in a cage. Now, for some of you guys, this could be about feeling stuck in a idea, in a role, in a tradition, or something that may just keep you guys feeling, maybe for some, a Six of Cups energy I'm getting here, right? In the past, obsessed about maybe for some of you wanting to be a bride or a groom here to someone, and maybe we were, or maybe it never came to fruition, or whatever this is. But this is about you guys really transforming and releasing things that really are only holding you in a space to continue to seek attachment or seek something that could, for some of you Capricorns, this could be done onto you, and you may need to kind of step aside and be aware of, anything or anyone that could be holding you in a place of staying put or staying in a sense of feeling controlled here for some. Okay, so take that if it resonates. It's not going to resonate for all of you. But I'm getting more for a lot of you guys. This is about obsessing about what could have been, or maybe what was in the past here. Okay. Let's continue because this is very significant when we got this release and this declutter. Again, I'm getting the death card energy coming through. So some of you Capricorns may have Scorpio placements in your chart. But let's continue and see what else comes out. Oh, this one just fell right out, didn't it? Okay, so Capricorn, whenever you guys get to this video and it resonates for you, then it's meant for you, okay? Let's see what else comes out for you, though. Just be grateful. Yeah, you guys are going to receive exactly what you need. And there's something about spirit not wanting you guys to hold yourself back, especially when it comes to giving with a full heart. Okay, so there may be something for some of you guys too with releasing any ideas or attachments to to the fact that if you guys give something away, that you need to have something in return, right? Just take that if it resonates for some of you. It may not resonate for all of you, but I am seeing this thing about you guys really being in the attitude of gratitude because Spirit really is placing a lot of good things in your life for you guys to unfold into this beautiful, wonderful lotus, having a sense of expansion, having a sense of being emotionally strong too for some of you guys. Okay. So there's something going on that is guiding you here. So there's like higher forces at play here. And Spirit is really pushing you towards the things and ideas that really are aligned with more things that feel very purposeful for you, okay, and sacred to you. Look at this woman holding a heart. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm looking at these threes here because this is 33, this is 3, and then we got 44 here. Oh, and that's interesting because we even have 43 and then we got 44. That's just like right after. So it's literally like something is opening you guys up right now, okay? The more you release things that you know are taking up your time, your energy, or your space, the more comforted you guys feel, the more, I'm also hearing for some of you guys need to give yourself a little bit of grace, okay? And allow yourself to, have a little wiggle room, to give yourself some time to honor your emotions, to honor, even what you may perceive as mistakes or, coming into something new here, give yourself some time. But I am seeing a sense of, I was getting this thing about you guys being emotionally strong, and look at this, because I was getting this energy of the Queen of Swords. So I feel some of you guys have, you've had to be strong and not to give your heart away, or there may have been, a heartbreak here, or for some of you guys, there could have been an ending in a relationship or a marriage for some. But anyhow, you're getting ready to really open and nourish your heart to the right situation and person here and people. So it's only a matter of time. Oh, this one is like wanting to come out too. It's only a matter of time before we really are able to give our heart, right? So this is about you guys falling in love, Capricorn, falling in love with yourself, with your transformation and what's to come, feeling very accomplished as well. Because I'm also seeing this thing for a lot of you Capricorns that you have a place with spirit or with God or with the universe that you feel is very purposeful, that you feel is very sacred, very spiritual, whatever it is. It's about your, you feeling a sense of accomplishment when it comes to sharing your teachings, your wisdom, your ideas, or just, the things that you're putting a lot of work and effort towards. Okay. So you're going to receive more than enough to give with a full heart, but there may be something here for some of you guys to release things or to create some strong boundaries so that you're not attaching yourself to things or ideas, or even maybe for some working too much or doing too much of something here to where you're not making room, okay, for this unfoldment and for more good things to come your way, so that you guys are giving with a big heart here. And we have this card of action here. This is the one that kind of fell forward here. So now is the perfect time to act. Look at that. We even have this release and declutter here, that first card. take inspired action towards your dreams and move forward with confidence. Yeah, and I do feel for those of you guys that are healers or you feel very strong about your purpose or doing something for others, this is a time that you guys may need to just guard and protect your energy as well, so that you guys are really conserving your energy in a way that you guys are being healed so that you can give more of yourself as well. Okay. So start taking action towards things, right? Releasing, decluttering, opening yourself up to giving to things that really are, purposeful, impactful, that makes you guys feel good. Okay. What else for Capricorn? So Capricorn, if the messages don't resonate for you at all, check your moon, your rising, or your Venus signs, or feel free to check out the past oracle messages, SOS readings, pick a card readings. Those are all timeless. What else for Capricorn? Expansion. I think I was kind of talking about that. Oh, this your heart is expanding. Spread your wings and soar. This really is a time for you guys to feel more confident, or you're getting the encouragement to be confident. Okay, there may be something strong with the color red and pink for some of you guys right now. Okay, so spread your wings and soar. Share your message. Oh my goodness. See, I was really picking that up. A lot of you guys sharing your messages, your ideas, your creations, that helps people, the world, right? Shine your light and show the world what you're made of, right? Showing the world what you're made of. Utilizing your time and your energy for expansion instead of this, right? Obsession or feeling caged in for some of you guys by something or someone. Let's see. Well, hopefully by not by someone. I hope not. Okay. What else for Capricorn? Turquoise, balance. We got the throat chakra and the heart chakra, and blue lace agate, communication. I was just going to talk about that because of the throat chakra there. So there is something about you guys really having strength and encouragement right now, because I do see a lot of you guys really having to be clear. And maybe for some of you guys, it is about, concentrating on learning more, expanding your knowledge, maybe sharpen up your communication skills, whatever this is. There's also something going on here when it comes to really expressing oneself for this beautiful blossoming and an unfoldment of oneself. Okay. So don't be afraid to, be strong and stand, where you guys feel is your own unique self-expression. Because for some of you guys, this Bride in a Cage is about what you think you should be doing, or ideas or others' ideas about what you should be doing as a role or something like that. Mm-hmm. Some of you guys, there could be communication, and I don't know why. I'm picking up for some of you guys, you could have communication from someone from the past, so just take it. It could be a friend, it could be a person from the past, it could be a lover from the past. I don't know, but there will be some kind of communication, okay? But I feel that when you guys get it, you're going to be coming from a place where you're very, very strong, wise, and compassionate as well, okay? So maybe turquoise and blue lace agate might be some crystals to work with. I mean, they kind of are the same. They've got this turquoise and blue color going on here too. So, yeah, there's something strong happening here when it comes to getting encouragement and getting some kind of angelic guidance as well. I'm picking up for a lot of you Capricorns. Okay. What else? Do you believe in magic? Because you better start making wishes right now and start believing in miracles. Something is happening here when it comes to getting the right circumstances, situations, maybe gifts or ideas that really expand you so that you guys can feel very magical. And magic is surrounding you. So this might be a time, yeah, I'm getting the magician energy going on here. This might be a time, a lot of you guys, be strong, be powerful. Don't hesitate, especially when you guys know what you need to release or get rid of, just to help you guys create space and to even move the energy, right? Because there is this sense of something transmuting What else for Capricorn? Also, Capricorn, I'm hearing for some of you guys to start noticing butterflies. That is your sign. The Hanged Man, and we have the Celtic Owl. So this is something about you guys receiving some type of divine inner wisdom, some type of sacred knowledge, you guys receiving spiritual enlightenment that is very, very key and valuable right now for you and your path. So I was really getting this thing about this like transmutation or some type of transformation, and that's exactly what's happening here. You guys are going to come out. I don't know if you guys are not feeling so strong right now. Let me tell you, you guys are going to be feeling very wise and strong. And it's only a matter of time. It's not if or when, it's just a matter of time. Okay. So spend this time giving to yourself. That really helps you guys stay strong. Okay. There may be something here too for some of you guys. You may have already, found out something or picked it up on an intuitive level here about maybe some type of deception or dishonesty that really left you feeling not so good, right? Not so great. But see that as a gift, actually, to be able to have that sense of discernment and even sixth sense. Okay. Just keep going, because I feel a lot of you guys are learning a lot, and you're going to continue to learn, and you're continuously, Capricorn, it's like you are this energy of magic right now, whether you realize it or believe it. I don't really care. There is something magical happening right now when it comes to you guys expanding, evolving, and feeling like you're really ascending to higher levels of knowledge, of experiences. Okay. What else for Capricorn? Citrine. Ooh, look at that. I love it because we got this abundance and creativity here. This woman holding a heart. This is someone who is feeling very accomplished as well, even with her own creativity. So dive into your creativities right now. Some of you guys, there's something very beautiful and sacred with your creation. So see it as that. And I mean, there is something in your reality that's manifesting some type of abundance. Okay. So whether it's showing up yet or not, I don't know, but it will. So this is about you guys really feeling very purposeful as well and powerful. Okay. I'm seeing luck on your side as well. What else for Capricorn? The Sojourning. Okay. King of Mirrors. Oh boy. Can I just tell you something? The woman holding the heart to me, okay, just to me, is the Queen of Cups. We got the King of Cups here. We have something about you guys also being very, very strong when it comes to maintaining emotional strength in a time that could really, challenge you, okay? Because I'm seeing you guys being cool, calm, and collected and gaining a lot of wisdom. So we do have some action here. We've got, I'm noticing the horse here too. So I feel a lot of you guys, you might head off and start doing things, taking little adventures or big adventures, maybe some traveling here. There could be some type of sacred travel or spiritual travel for some of you guys too. But I do feel that there's a situation where you guys are really going to know exactly where you need to go. And it's going to come through your intuition, through your guidance, through feeling, okay, when you guys are feeling very confident and strong and purposeful. But also when we're talking about something when it comes to love, some of you guys got to release an old, situation or person, because I'm seeing you guys finding a compatible match here, okay? The King of Cups, Queen of Cups. What else for Capricorn? Some of you Capricorns could have dealt with someone too that was probably not so, or maybe they couldn't express their true feelings. And you may hear from them. I don't know, but I don't want to keep you guys. You know what? Let's not. I mean, I don't want to keep any of you guys in a state of obsession. That's for sure, because that's not my job here. But let's see what else comes out for you. Quiet. Oh, we got the Four of Swords here. So more air sign coming through. Waiting till the time is right. That's funny because it's like this hanged man. So you are really being encouraged to just kind of hang tight, hang loose, chill out, okay? Because this is a card of rest, rejuvenation, relaxation here. Quiet reflection and waiting until the time is right. So some of you guys, you're going to get answers. You're going to figure something out here when it comes to what actions and what right actions to take next here. I do see a lot of you guys overcoming and healing your heart. Okay, so I see a lot of you guys being very strong emotionally, and you will get there if you're not feeling so strong right now. But more about a healer too here with the Four of Swords. Take things slow. I mean, look at this. This is sloth. I mean, sloth moves slow, so you don't need to hurry anything. You don't even need to hurry your healing, okay, or whatever's going on. You're waiting until the time is right. What else? Balance. So take this time to relax. I mean, we're just talking about that. And here we got this thing about quiet reflection. So while you're in the state of quiet reflection, right, indulge a little bit more or a little less. And we even have this thing about release and declutter, figuring things out. What do we need to take away or spend more time on or not spend time on? Setting boundaries with your work for some of you guys, or maybe some other passions or other things that are going on that could be consuming too much time and energy for you at this point in your life. So give yourself a little wiggle room. Give yourself a little relaxation time too, to just kind of chill out, because the time will be right. I told you, it's not a matter of if or when, Capricorn. Oh wait, did I say that right? I don't know, but it's a matter of when it's going to happen. It will happen. Something's going to happen here. Okay, so let's see. What else for Capricorn? Animals. Yeah, a lot of you guys, you do have a strong connection to animals, spirit guides. They may be coming to you through dreams, visions, and I was picking up you guys having a connection with butterflies and butterfly spirit. So connect with your animal spirit guides. There may be something here with tigers and tiger eye, taking on the strengths of the tiger, okay? Animals, solar plexus chakra. This is all about you guys having some type of, extra, drive in you. So you're being encouraged to learn and expand more too. Start paying attention to your surroundings, and also pay attention to some information that's coming your way too, okay? But there is something about you guys being encouraged to be strong and wise, taking care of yourself and connecting with your animal guides and animal spirits here. And maybe for some, just taking on some of their strengths and utilizing that for yourself right now, because this is a time of quiet reflection. But I do feel a lot of you guys, Capricorn, have very strong, animal spirit guides. And so you need to listen. Okay. What else? Ruby. Look at that red color. Passion. Oh my goodness. This is really actually quite beautiful. There's like this it's like a, what word I'm trying to say? It's like dynasty. It's like ancient dynasty thing going on, or something that's going on here. So there is something strong with passion. Okay. You guys are headed on a path towards real passion, towards real purpose, and having a passionate connection with others as well, okay? There's something about you guys seeing yourself as a gem, because some of you guys, you may not see yourself as a true gem, but there is something that is moving you So let things move and guide you. Start paying attention to what is your passions. Some of you guys, you're just having to figure out some new passions right now. So give yourself some time, right? Because we've got this thing about quiet reflection. Let's get a little bit more too about passion with this. Yeah, there's going to be something that is going to give you guys some like feeling of fire in your life, also receiving something beautiful. There's some type of windfall of new abundance that's coming to you, and however it shows up. So some of you guys, there's going to be some type of surprise, something hidden possibly. Gosh, I feel some of you Capricorns may even have Cancer placements in your chart. You may resonate with Cancer's reading too in this series. Yeah, it's like follow your passions, and it's really going to show you guys some type of true treasure. Okay. What else for Capricorn? Eight of Cups, Capricorn. Eight of Cups. What was that first card that came out? Releasing, decluttering, decluttering. I can't even talk now. Decluttering and moving on, moving away, going towards something more fulfilling in life, right? Something far better is waiting for you. If you've been waiting for a sign, well, here it is. Here's your sign. Speaking of, maybe some of you Capricorns may actually resonate with the last SOS reading as well from today's date. But we got the Eight of Cups here. This is a sign that you guys are ready to move forward. You've outgrown certain situations and circumstances. This is why you're being really guided to release. And some of you guys, I'm seeing you guys already doing this. You're already starting to declutter. You're already starting to release. Maybe even old ideas and habits and behaviors as well. Okay. What else for Capricorn? Oh, there's going to be more. The Companion. We got the King of Wands here. So a lot of you guys are really going to hit your long-term goals and visions. And I am seeing something in someone here that is very passionate as well as you. I do really see a lot of you Capricorns coming into some type of prosperity or something that's going to make you guys feel a sense of success and accomplishment. But this is very interesting that the word companion, because didn't I say that? I don't know if I said a compliment or a companion. I don't know, whatever, because we've got this compliment here. So there is a true companion. I would say for a lot of you Capricorns seeking, not giving hope on a companion, here he is, or she, whatever, man or female, doesn't matter. This is someone that's going to be passionate, attractive, magnetic, okay? If they're, this fire sign, they don't have to be a fire sign. But I do see a lot of you guys too, during this time of quiet reflection, it's a really good time to, really envision what your long-term goals and desires are. Take a moment to sit and see what it is, or see what comes to you, okay? But what's interesting too is, again, going back to waiting till the time is right. Notice this person is sitting on a stool. They're waiting till the time is right. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Okay, what else? Page of Swords, primal instincts, landing on your feet. And we've got this orange kitty here. I was just looking at that tiger, same kind of color here. Here you guys are. It's like you start out like this little kitty, but boy, you turn into a big old tiger. It's like you guys do have the tiger's eye. Okay, so don't be afraid to give yourself some room, some wiggle room to even, try to figure things out. Because yes, there is something about you guys being challenged with a beginning here, but try to have a beginner's mind. Okay, I do feel that there may be some information or something that you might observe that could be challenging, but it's going to give you guys some type of truth or clarity. Okay, so there may be something about an observer and someone actually spying or watching you. So it could be this companion here as well. So again, this is about waiting for the time until the time is right, though. Okay. What else? Two of Stones. Got the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are headed towards lots of changes. So you're going to have to be, I mean, okay, primal instincts. Okay, so there's something about, again, having a beginner's mind because there will be changes. So you're going to have to be adaptable, Capricorn. It's not going to go the way that you're going to want it to go. Sometimes you're just going to have to give in and be flexible. But, you know, I would just say try to have a, you know, fun attitude about it, because the changes are going to bring you guys more balance in your life. And also, for some of you guys, a companion here, a person that's going to be beneficial in your life, okay? So some of you too, you might be finding your finances are changing. Things are just changing. But again, you need to stay flexible and adaptable, okay? Adapt to the changes. What else? Integrate your shadow side. You see, and I was getting you guys really facing, you know, that the darker aspects of oneself and utilizing, or, you know, having some type of sense of learning or wisdom from it. So just remember, right, that there cannot be any light without any dark. And understanding, some of you guys, there may be something here with learning more about the laws of polarity, you know, more about philosophy or whatever you guys are feeling drawn to. But I am seeing, I'm also getting like, oh gosh, you know what? I was saying something about Cancer. Some of you guys may be having Cancer placements, and I don't know why, but I'm seeing the two horses. I'm seeing the Chariot in this as well, which usually there is a black and white horse. Some of these are unicorns, but anyhow, so yeah, I'm getting this thing about you guys really heading off onto a new direction here. And this is the thing. I feel a lot of you guys, you might be feeling like it's a little bit, you know, like an obstacle, because it might be challenging because you are starting into a new direction or you're sensing something new. But it's like you guys really do have the capability of, you know, running in the right direction, being able to utilize your light and your dark aspects in the benefit of you. Because again, we have to honor the dark and the light. There really cannot be any light without the dark. Okay. So I'm seeing you guys really having a sense of like success when it comes to understanding more about balance and about, you know, what's giving to you guys that's going to be balanced for you too, so that you guys aren't feeling like you're running all over the place or backwards or, you know, spreading your energy too thin. What else for Capricorn? Waves of prosperity. Yeah, look at that. Something about you guys having some type of abundance that's coming to you. So oh my gosh, there's something big time happening here. New abundance and exciting opportunities are washing over you now. So spirit of gratitude, it's coming from spirit here. You guys are going to be provided for more than enough, more than you even realize. Okay. So be open to, and you know what I'm getting is like either the Wheel of Fortune or Ace of Pentacles energy coming through. So something is going to get you guys really fired up and excited. What else? I want to, some of you guys, I'm looking at this person, looking at this thing, could be a phone, whatever, it could be something here, right? Page of Swords. Some of you guys, you've got to stop looking at things that could keep you, holding you in a place of not being in the present moment and not being able to contemplate on, you know, visions and ideas that are coming to you about what's next and what's possible. Oh my gosh, accept heaven's help. Look at that Four of Swords. I was just talking about that quiet reflection, quiet time. You prayed for help, Capricorn, but you got to get out of the way. You got to get out of the way. You got to get out of the way. This is being in the way, by the way. So you prayed for help, but you need to get out the way and let heaven help you, okay, by surrendering the how, the what, if, okay? It's not how or if, it's when. That's what I meant to say earlier. It's not how or if, it's when. But you're obviously holding things up here, okay? Then that's okay, right? I told you, give yourself some, wiggle room. Be patient with yourself. You're going to figure it out, okay? You're going to figure something out. What else for Capricorn? Oh, okay, that one. Let's see this one, because this one's coming out kind of funny. The Page of Swords again. Ooh. Oh, you guys are on a quest to get some type of truth, or there will be something coming towards you that's going to give you guys a sense of motivation, a sense of going towards truth, finding out truth. Okay. But there may be also this energy, some of you Capricorns, it's going to be a challenge of letting go some of the past hurts. Especially, I kind of get for some of you guys, either there was just some sense of immaturity that was going on from inexperience, or someone who thinks they know it all, right? Not saying that it was you, but I just get this thing about you guys really releasing what you guys need to, because, and also not just releasing, but really truly having a beginner's mind and being open to what you guys get. And don't worry, whatever has happened or whatever is going to happen, you guys are really going to bounce and land on your feet. I mean, whatever, you'll be able to land on your feet. Okay. But let's see. And there may be something about communication as well too, but let's see what this is. Oh my goodness. 10 of Cups. You guys you really are going to have, okay, make a wish. 10 of Cups here. You guys you're destined to have some type of family, home life that is very content and happy, okay? So start noticing the blessings in your life right now. And I'm seeing anything about children, or, having the support to help nurture young ones. For some of you guys, you're going to get that as well. But there is this thing about having a blessed a blessed family and home life, all right? And it's going to be new. So some of you guys, you just got to prepare for a new outcome. And this could be very challenging for a lot of you guys. But I also get something about some of you Capricorns receiving some type of truth too when it comes to healing, or a family situation, or some type of commitment, or someone that felt like family. Okay. What else? Start saying morning affirmations. Oh my gosh. So this is a start of a new day here, right? This is you guys utilizing focus, intention, using this time for quiet reflection, so that you're starting to really create what you want. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. So there's some homework for you Capricorns, okay? Maybe you want to journal them. Maybe you want to say them, okay? Just be willing to do it. This starts shifting things for you as well, and it will help you guys refocus and redirect your energy. What else for Capricorn? Okay, that's it. So let's find out how Spirit is helping you, Capricorn. Oh, that's really good. What did I say? Maybe I don't know. I don't know if I said the word discernment was either. Maybe it was Cancer's reading, but it doesn't matter. Oh, I love it. Yeah, Spirit's giving you guys the gift of discernment, utilizing the gift of discernment. And here's the thing: all is not what it seems. You need to stay true to your knowing, okay? Because I'm seeing you guys being this wise sage of an owl here. So keep your dreams a secret as well, because here's the thing: you guys are making a wish. You're going. Yeah, there is a dream here. dream home life, dream family life, dream husband or wife or companion, whatever it is, you know, having more than enough and feeling very fulfilled, okay? Also, just having an abundance of emotions, okay? Being able to really give. Spirit's helping you guys utilize discernment and trusting, even if you don't know or can't figure everything out, okay? And also, I'm getting something for some of you guys. The Spirit's helping you guys utilize discernment so that you aren't gonna, you know, so that you guys can be aware of the traps in the future as well, so you're not being stuck in something, or that you realize something about someone as well, or a situation, okay? So I hope that was helpful. Love and light. Take care. Okay. Also, just having an abundance of emotion. Okay, being able to really give.
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to Frankie's Tarot. I'm trying to find a perfect time. Monday and Tuesdays, you know, I guess 12 o'clock is best for my all signs. Trying to find the perfect time for you guys. You guys know I work another job too as well. So hopefully you guys got notifications that I'm here. Monday and Tuesdays, usually around 12. 1, I'll go live. Wednesday, Sunday, same thing. So I don't know. I'm working on a future schedule to stay 100% so you guys know when I'm live. But I have to do what I can do. I just came from script.
I'm gonna give y'all some of that chakra.
I feel like something's coming in that's going to make you shift your perspective or look at the situation differently than what you possibly thought before. What else? Okay, so we have Queen of Fire. It says this represents a feminine energy who could be an astrological fire sign or have dominant fire signs in their natal chart. A Queen of Fire displays traits of passion, intensity, creativity, love for community, and leadership.
Record your experiences and to reflect on them later. The main thing to remember is to let your imagination run wild. Draw images of your spirit guides, and then, when you do make contact, you can compare the images with the actual form of your spirit guide. You might be surprised how accurate your drawings are. Step number 2, set out your intentions. This could be another section of your journal, or you can just do it mentally. Your intentions are a wish list of things you hope to achieve with the help of your guides. Intentions are the starting point of every single dream that you have. You cannot complete an action without having an intention. Here's some basic intentions that you can put on your list. I intend to be more successful at work. I want to learn more skills and become a better leader. My job is important to me, but I also intend to learn how to relax when I get home. Can the spirit guides help me find a natural balance between my work and my need for relaxation? Another one, I intend to have an energetic body that I treat with respect. I avoid harmful foods and I exercise regularly. I intend to ask my guides for help in keeping myself fit and free from toxins. I intend to have a happy marriage and family life. I will commit to my family with my heart and soul, and I ask that they do the same. Will the spirit guides help me keep my relationships healthy? I intend to become a spiritually enlightened being, and I ask the guides for their assistance. Am I on the right path, or do I need to change directions? I intend to become a more functioning member of my community. Will it help me become more available to those who need me? Or will I be overwhelmed by others' needs? I am asking the spirits for their advice and their counsel. Now, of course, everybody will have different intentions, and they can be as diverse as you like. The main rules to stick by are to make them pure and attainable. The spirit guides are pretty flexible, but they would not appreciate greedy or self-centered intentions. Step 3 is to ask for guidance from the highest order of spirit guides. Like the natural world, there are many different personalities in the spiritual world. And if you are not specific about your intentions, you could get the wrong guide. There are 5 main types of spirit guides, and they will help you in different ways. Ask for a guide that is tailored to your personal needs at the time of asking. In types of guides that can come to your aid. Number 1 is the guardian spirit guides. These are the spirits you need to keep you physically safe. If you feel your life is in danger from a physical force, call on them to protect you. Guardian guides are always with you and create an energetic shield around you to protect you from danger without being instructed. However, in times of danger, you may feel the need to reinforce their help and feel safer in a dangerous world. Number 2 are your messenger guides. When you reach a crossroads and you need advice, you can call on this type of guide to give you the information you need to make an informed decision. They will provide you with insight into the outcomes that you can expect by taking a certain path. They will also support whatever decision you make and give you the courage to try new experiences. Number 3, the gatekeeper guides. These type of guides are there to protect you as you cross into the spiritual world. They will instruct you on methods of spiritual growth and how to tap into your psychic abilities. Gateway guides will help you travel the astral planes without encountering harm and will be there for you when you eventually cross over. Number 4, healing guides. While it may seem obvious what these guides do, it needs to be clarified what help they provide. In times of sickness, during surgery, and when the body's in pain, these guides will bring their healing powers. They can use their energy to help the body heal and reduce the strain you feel during illness. However, they are also there for times of emotional stress, and they will offer spiritual support when you are feeling down. Number 5 is the teacher guides. During your lifetime, you're always learning. You find out exciting new things daily. So imagine how fulfilling having a teaching guide will be. They have a wealth of knowledge and wisdom that helps you to overcome some of life's biggest challenges. They arm you with a depth of understanding so you feel ready for whatever life throws at you. They can also help with more practical learning methods and help you develop the concentration to absorb knowledge. It is important to understand that there are many types of guides for you to call on. Just like the physical world, some spirits are just starting, and some are experienced guides. When you call for an experienced guide, you will probably encounter a few apprentice guides. Just like us, they must learn by experience. Malignant spirits also inhabit the spiritual world, but do not worry about them too much. Safety is covered later in this audiobook, but in general, you call the shots. They cannot invade your spiritual space unless you invite them in. Step number 4 is to use prayer and meditation to listen more intently. Thus far, you have learned about vibrations and how they affect your relationship with the spirits. When you have a strong vibration, you can connect with higher beings, but you can be distracted by your vibration strength and fail to hear what the spirits are telling you. When you slow the vibration, you open your senses to align with the messages you are being sent. Begin to set the tone with a prayer. I appeal to my spirit guides to join me in prayer. I ask that they hear my call for help and wisdom and respond to my pleas for aid. I thank the higher beings that embrace my soul and free my self-will. Thank you from my heart. The Spirit Guide Meditation. While most forms of meditation will slow your vibration and allow the spirits to touch base, this meditation is tailored to connecting with spirit guides. It is a beautiful practice that will fill your soul with love and light as you appeal to the guides to enter your life. Make sure you have your spirit journal on hand so that you can record in detail any messages you receive. Now, sit up straight in a chair or on the floor with the soles of your feet flat on the ground. Ensure you have no distractions and no one will enter your space for the next 20 minutes. Control your breathing until it is the only thing you are aware of. Take deep breaths and then exhale mindfully. Take 10 breaths until you feel your heart rate begin to drop. Let go of your worries. Imagine them as physical objects weighing you down that are tied to your body. Now cut the ties and feel your body become lighter. Imagine them floating off or rolling away from you as you feel them leave your consciousness. Sink into your inner mind and block out unnecessary chatter that may exist in your head. You may feel slightly nervous at this stage as you think about what might happen. Let it go, remain calm, and breathe slowly to regroup your thoughts. Welcome the spirit guides into your consciousness with a spoken incantation. I welcome those guides of the truth and the highest vision that join me today and every day. I thank you for your compassion and wisdom as you guide me through life. I ask you to give me instructions for living a better life and becoming a spiritual being. This could be a good time to refer to your intentions if you feel that you have a connection. Invoke the power of choice. While you are still in a meditative state, you can choose to change your mindset to allow spiritual contact. Acknowledge that you have spent your life listening to your mind, and it has made you feel unsatisfied. Now state your intention to open your mind to outside influences. I choose to change the way I listen. I am attuning myself with my spiritual guides and shifting my attention from the earthly world. I recognize that I am a presence with many gifts available to me. Spirit, show me the way to discover these gifts and help me grow. Step number 5, believe in yourself. Recognize your worth. People are constantly being held back by people telling them they are not good enough or they don't deserve certain things. When you cast off these beliefs, it gives you the freedom to do great things. The spirit guides believe in you. They know you are capable of greatness and they want you to succeed. Sometimes the biggest obstacle in your way is your own self-doubt. Since the moment you took your first breath, you've been a part of a team. The gods and the goddesses that rule the spiritual realm and ancestors make up this team. The angels and archangels that surround you and the spirit guides that look over you are all there for you too. There are multiple souls and spirits invested in you, so why wouldn't you believe in yourself? Step number 6, write the spirits. Connecting with spirit guides does not have to be a serious experience. They love fun just as much as you do. So try these fun ways to connect with them, and you may be amazed at the results. First, you need to get rid of your logical brain. Remember how you entered the imagination zone to picture what your spirit guide looked like? Well, this is a practical extension of the process. Now take some blank paper, pens, and crayons, and just ask them to join you. If you have an idea about whom you want to channel, you can ask them directly using their name or title. For instance, if you know the spirit you want to channel is feminine, you can ask them to join you by saying, "Hey sister, would you care to join me in a creative exercise?" You may have already prepared some writing prompts to help you. These can be as vague or as detailed as you like. You may prefer to let the words flow unfettered by prompts. The choice is yours. When you begin to write or draw, you should feel energy guiding your pen. Your handwriting may change, and the tone of the writing may be different. Sometimes, the spirits will take the chance to draw you a self-portrait. Do not worry if you aren't artsy in the natural world, as you can just let the spirits take over. Make sure you have a range of materials to create the pictures they want to show you. Experiment with different paints, glitter, and other crafty stuff. The spirits love to spend time flexing their creative muscles. Once they have created these pieces of art or literature, you can hang the results in your sacred space. This will help you have a visual image to focus on during periods of meditation. Chapter 8. What happens when the human soul enters the spiritual world? Well, first, you must consider how the spiritual world and the natural world coexist. The natural world is where you spend your human life. It consists of everything you see around you: the grass, the sky, the birds and the bees, and your home. The environment is changing with the seasons, and you can feel the sunshine on your face. In the natural world, you are subject to physical and mental harm, both from others and yourself. You experience emotional shifts and moments of deep joy, accompanied by moments of sadness. You celebrate the birth of new beings, and you grieve when your loved ones die. But what happens when you die? Is it the end of your being, or is there another stage to your existence? Sometimes, the hardest part of losing a loved one is a feeling that you will never see them again. However, what if you could change all that? What if you could say goodbye to someone and know it is just a temporary parting? The spiritual world is filled with people who have passed over. They have bodies and homes and are surrounded by landscapes that resemble Earth. They have communities where they form relationships with kindred spirits, and they can also communicate with the natural world when required. The difference is that the spiritual world is more vibrant. It is a much more positive environment where thoughts become a reality and time is irrelevant. There is no stress, just love and peace. The way you live on Earth determines the place you reside in the spiritual world. What are these facts based on? The spirits. They describe a utopian existence that is waiting for everyone following the transition from the living world. Spiritualists who have connected with their loved ones during readings or meditation describe a place filled with sunlight and warm air that positively glows with love. So, if death is not the final stage of life, it makes it easier to say goodbye to loved ones when they die. Understanding what the process of transitioning involves can also help you prepare for your death. The biggest fear in life is the unknown. If you have the information directly from the spirits themselves, well, then you know what to expect. If you plan to contact your departed loved ones during your spiritual awakening, you can ask them about this process and their experiences. Step 1. Their ancestors join them. Nobody dies alone. The angels and members of their families from the spiritual world join them. When someone is in the process of dying, they have the opportunity to ask for assistance from people on the other side. It is common for a spouse to be there for their partner, along with their parents. When someone is dying, it is common for them to stretch out their arms as if to embrace people. This is because they can see the people they love welcoming them to the spiritual realm. Dying people will often say the names of their loved ones as they take their final breaths. Step number 2. Spirits can leave the body when the time is right. When someone dies during a traumatic experience, the spirit can leave the body even before the physical body is gone. This is because the spirit world is aware that the soul needs respite before the physical body is released.